You wanna go outside? Yeah. Good morning, Boobalas. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Good morning. We're gonna do breakfast, guys. So I'm gonna get the eggs out. I don't know how many eggs I have left. Got one egg left. One egg left. Where's the other eggs at? We're gonna need this anyways. We're gonna go jump on the trampoline today. So, welcome. Thank you guys for watching my shorts. I appreciate it. Said I got quite a good bit of views on that one with the puppy. What am I looking for? Good morning, Albert. How are you, sweetheart? We're gonna do breakfast, guys. That's what we're gonna do. Morning. And then we're gonna go exercise on the trampoline, of course. There's a guy. Oh shit. Forget his name. Quit asking, is my dog food? This isn't back in the back, just what? 8-9 months ago we were here, and I did a video on it on my Instagram. Because don't forget that I also have Instagram, so please go and check my Instagram out. My Instagram is JU-STINE2745. So you can go check that out if you want. But I have a video on, it's like, eat the dogs, eat the dogs, eat the cat, eat the cat. I'm awake, LOL. Well, I'm glad that you're awake. I hope so. You're on here. You better be awake. My Albie. I know, right? It's Sunday. It's the day to sleep in. Shit. My old man, he left so early. And then he won't be getting home till 3 in the afternoon. And I just, hate being here all the time by myself. But I mean, he's got to work. But it's like we never have any extra money to do anything or go anywhere. So fucking poor. I can't even get minutes on my phone, Albert. I need $80 in order to get minutes put on the damn phone. So I'm lucky I have internet, so I'm running off of the Wi-Fi. But I can't use the phone, send messages, or call anybody unless I have the money to pay on the minutes. And I just don't have $80. That's the problem. Oh my gosh, it's gonna probably... Shoot. I'll do that every time, guys. I always get an eggshell. Every time. Every time. So I thought I would make some breakfast this morning. I'm just going to have something simple. Some eggs. And then I'm going to fry me up a piece of ham. Eggs, ham, and then of course toast. And that's going to be my breakfast. This stove cooks so fast. And then we're going to go jump on the trampoline. And that's pretty much it. Because I want to get on here and post a video of exercising and breakfast and a little bit of a daily thing. Do something with you guys today at least. What do you guys like for breakfast? Same stuff, or, I mean, the way I think about it is like just watch what you eat a little bit. Don't eat so much in the day. Like, I think, you can have breakfast. You can still lose weight if you're not overeating. And that was a lot of my problem, was I would overeat a lot of times, not even realize it. And then I would eat a lot of things that just weren't good for me on top of that. And that's what was wrong. So, like, if you just eat simple breakfast and then maybe not eat, until later on that evening, and you exercise throughout the day, I think that's pretty much all you got to do, We're going to fry up 2 pieces of ham. This is my outfit for the day. Give me a like if you like it. Got the butterfly on the back. It definitely shows my butt cheeks, but that's okay, you know what I mean? It's an outfit. It shows I'm a bigger girl. I'm not like wildebeest, but like thicker. I have a shape. I have a shape, but I don't got the curves. See, I gotta keep working on my curves. Yeah, I got a shape all right. Shape it into gear, right? Ah. This stove is crazy. It gets way too hot, cooks way too fast. Ruins 90% of my food. Such a pain in the ass. You gotta turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. Whew. Freak. Shit be hot. I'm gonna put a little butter on the toast. I'm going to. I think I did salt in that. I think so. And then we're going to have a cup of milk with our breakfast. And I like chocolate milk, so we're going to do a little Hershey syrup. And we're just going to eat here in the kitchen. Okay. Thank you, Jesus, for this food. Thank you for another day. Thank you for my fans, our home, another day of life. And please watch over and protect us all and keep us safe and bless those who are less fortunate and who are hungry and homeless. And may you be with them and protect them. And we thank you for our health and all that we have, and for my husband. And please make sure my husband makes it home from work today safely. And we thank thee again. We say this in the name of your son, Jesus Christ. Amen. And you're going to pray before you eat. That's the way I like to do. Just because I'm done with that, guys. I like dippy eggs. I know I eat like a cow. Can't help it. It's just the way I eat. I like to put my egg on my toast. I do 3 pieces of toast. 1 to dip the yolk in, and then 1 for each egg. So it takes 3, but I mean, then I'm not going to eat the rest of the day. I like ham, I like bacon, I like sausage. I don't have any paper towels. I don't like the skin part. Chop wood, carry water. Yeah, I tried to take a screenshot. YouTube, hang on, let me eat first. My mama said don't talk with food in your mouth. And a cup of milk is good for you. That's my breakfast. We done ate. We're good now. We are good. All I had to do, get something in my belly for it to go outside. My body lets me know when I want to eat. You know, I start feeling really, really hungry. Then I just know, probably should get something to eat. Eggs are good for you. Eggs has got a lot of protein. Now, the bread and the butter wasn't good for me, but it still wasn't a bad breakfast. I only had 2 eggs, 3 pieces of toast, and 2 pieces of ham. That's not really that much. If you're a child, that's probably too much for a kid, but I mean, someone that's an adult that's my size, nah, that's a normal breakfast for an adult. That's a normal breakfast for any adult. But no matter, who you are, how skinny you are, how good you look, or who you're trying to impress, somebody's always going to have something to say. I mean, that's just the truth. There's always going to be haters. There's always going to be people drama, causing people problems, saying something about somebody, about their appearance, or about the way their home is, or they don't have the nicest stuff, or you're not as pretty as so-and-so, you're not as handsome as you think. I mean, so, okay, and get the fuck out of here then. Go say something to somebody else that cares. Hola, hello. Oh my. Murmur. I want milk, please. Come on over, you can have a glass. Although I don't think you really want that milk, do you? So, yeah, I mean, you just gotta let people run off their chops. No. Somebody out there gonna say you ain't this, you ain't that. Who cares, you know? Just tell them go fuck off. But and you know, the guy that was like, I want to eat your dog, food, and that was my shorts. I love eggs. Well, yeah, and you know what? And eggs are cheap. Or you know, just go buy yourself a couple chickens and a rooster. Have eggs every morning, or a hen, or whatever. Couple hens and a rooster. You know what I mean? I thought about getting me just because eggs are getting expensive. I mean, they're not too terrible, but they are. You know, if you get certain ones, they're way more than what they should be. Oh, there's a little blue jay. Where'd he go? Oh, I don't want to mess with it because I know what I'll end up doing. Screwing that up. But yeah, he's like, you know, I posted it. It's like pretty little baby, and obviously I can't have any more kids. You know, I'm 42 and I'm fixed. My tubes are tied, but I have plenty. You know, so that's, you know, but I mean, my baby is my puppy. I thought, well, I have a baby, so I can do this real. But I wonder if people would mind if it's my little puppy instead of a baby. But no. But I mean, I have my Emily. She's my reborn silicone. I'm just wiping off the counters real quick, guys. Because I just can't stand the dirty kitchen. And yeah, if I was there, guys, I would love to make y'all breakfast, you know. And one day we'll get so famous, I'll have to have like an intervention with everybody. Greet and meet somewhere, someday, sometime in the future at some point. Wouldn't that be fun? Get everybody together and just have a good time. Hopefully. Oh. Probably have to have me some tough person in case somebody comes there you don't want. You know what I mean? Most people have good intentions, but not everybody does. People are nuts. People are crazy. You know. Okay. Better make you smoke real fast. Oh, wrong one. I need to pick up in here, guys, real quick. At least audio. Because I slept in the living room last night. Because I get scared still, no matter what. So I slept in the living room. I'm not going to lie. I don't like being all the way upstairs by myself. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Because I need it. I got something in my throat. Every time I smoke out of that pipe, I get something in my throat. Every time. I hate that pipe. Today's going to be last warm day. So I thought we would go out and do something on the trampoline. Just like I did the other day, if that's what you guys want. Because Rest of the week it's going to be probably in the 50s. So definitely want to get out there and do something today. I just want to pick up. Just going to set this here for a second. Go run the sweeper. Let's see. It gets hot in here, guys. So I got the fan on. Jeez, dog hair everywhere. Hang on, guys. I gotta bring table over here. Ugh. just go in and see what I could do. I just gotta sweep in here. Hello, welcome. Why is my video not clear? I love chicken too. Yep, I made some chicken videos. So if you like cooking videos and you want to learn more about like how I cook it and stuff, please go back and rewind and check some of my other videos out. I got a lot of good cooking videos on there. So if that's something that you like, we like to do a lot of cook. I love to do, no, well, yeah, I guess it is we like to do cooking on here a lot of times. So I'm always on here just snacking or showing you grocery hauls or taking you sometimes with me. But right now, just, kind of hurting in the financial department, as a lot of Americans do. So, you know, when the money starts picking back up, in other words, then we can go. Yeah, I think I'm a pretty good cook. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm Betty Crocker or like Martha Stewart or anything like that. um, but I'm pretty damn good. You are correct. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I like my food. I like everything that I do. Um, but like I said, it's not superior. But I mean, I think it's edible and I think it tastes pretty delicious. So, um, I was raised normal cooking. I'm not one like. I guess whenever I say Martha Stewart or Betty Crocker, I'm not making fun of them. I'm giving that's a compliment. I just want to make that very, very clear. I don't make fun of people on here. I may just call you out or tell you like it is, in other words, because I don't give a rat's butt if somebody's going to be rude and arrogant. Then I'll make it known that, or I'll ask what their problem is, or what's the reason for that. And if you continue to harass and make these awful comments, then you can just get the fuck gone. Like get off my profile. Like I'll unfriend you, in other words. Like that's just the way it goes. I'll let people get away with it, but after a while, I can't let them continue to bully you. Somebody's got to say enough's enough, but by no means, I don't ever mean like I'm trying to make fun of anybody, because that is not the case, guys. No. Shoot, and I forgot to sweep this room. So hang on, we're gonna sweep this room, guys. It won't take me long to sweep right here. I'm just up doing meetings, made breakfast, thought I wanted to jump on here and chit chat with you guys and say good morning, happy Sunday. Have breakfast with you guys because my husband's out and about. He's not able to be here to have breakfast with me, so I thought what better day than to have breakfast with my fans who are always there for me anytime and every time I need them. You guys are always there. And you know what I mean? That's what drives me to want to come back in, you know. Because I don't feel so alone. I don't feel like I'm all alone, the only one in the world that's dealing with the same kind of feelings I kind of a struggle. Because this vacuum cleaner's old. Fucking shit doesn't want to go like it used to. Even even machines and stuff start going old after a while. Try to tell my husband we gotta buy one more than once every 5 years. Especially the way I use it. I use my sweeper every day. About every year you should probably switch it out. Every 2 years at least. I mean, every year if you got money like that. Or every 2 years. Nothing else. Because they're not cheap. They're like 200 and some bucks. They're expensive. We ain't got that kind of money. Alright, hang on, guys. I got the 319 on. We're gonna walk outside. Is it still blurry for you guys? This is my hair. I don't know if you guys saw it. I got highlights put in. What the fuck is going on? Hey, Bradley. Hey, Leroy. I like your look. Thank you. What state do you live in? Pennsylvania. You must be living down south. No? No, I don't think so. I think it's more of northern. Nah, I don't live in the south. It wouldn't be bad to live in the south. Only thing is about that, they got tornadoes, hurricanes a lot, floods. Yeah, I'm not trying to get wrapped up in that mess. And then Arizona and then places like that in the west, they got they get a lot of fires and things like that. Yeah, that rumor that was going on about Ohio people, that was just cruel because Ohio people are not like that, you know. That's just not right for people to say that shit about them. Back in the day, I got a couple animals off of people in Ohio. You know, that's just, this person went ballistic. They were on some kind of drug, probably methamphetamine. And I'm not putting people down that do drugs. I'm just saying that some people react different to drugs. Sometimes people, you know, will cut things and put things in things that's you think you're getting. Maybe you're really not. Maybe they put some kind of thing in there where they were tripping or something. But this person went batshit crazy and ate her cat and dog or something on that line and made a stupid song about it. And I did a reel about it because I thought it was, you know, the way they were portraying it was just so hysterically kind of funny in a way. But I mean, I knew that it really wasn't real, you know. And it's just people are cruel, you know. People are always going to talk shit, but that's not true. It's like anywhere you go in life, anything that you do, anywhere that you go, you know, you gotta think there's bad people everywhere in this world, especially now today's world. I should go get some sunscreen because I got really sensitive skin. There's my bicycle. I ride that all the time. I call that my Harley. And I like taking you guys on a bike ride with me whenever I go places. But I mean, I can't because I only have Wi-Fi right now. Why the video not clear? Let me see. Let me try to wipe the back off. Let me see if... Is it better now? Wendy, hey girl. I miss you. Love you. Oh, I love you too. I miss you too, girl. Just chilling. Just chilling right now. Just got done eating me some breakfast. Eggs, ham, and toast. And now we're about to go exercise my fat ass for everybody. Fuck it. If that's what they want, so be it. You know, I'm just... It's like, hey, I'm going to work out too. So that's the way I look at it. I mean, this video, guys, is mostly, it's just about... Wendy knows my videos. Basically just talking the truth, spilling the tea of what the hell's going on in this wicked, crooked world. And that's just many different topics. I don't just talk about politicians, although I got a lot to say about the politician side and how crooked Donald Trump is. Is it better? So, yeah, that's my hair. I did some highlights in it. This is like 2 days later. It looks terrible, guys. I was not feeling it when I first done it. I was like, oh my god, I look like Patches. The cartoon or whatever. But then I said after like 2 or 3 days and you let it settle in, it'll start to mingle itself together. And it starts to come. And it does. It looks good now. I'm happy I did it. Because now I got the brown and the blonde, and I can just rock it like this for the summer. And it'll grow out looking like an ombre. So this is what I'm sticking with for the summer. At least I hope so, anyways, because I'm tired of dyeing it and fucking it up. But I like it like this because it gives me brown and blonde combination, and that's what I like, anyways. So yeah, but as I go on about my hair a lot, guys, if you haven't, like it's some Hollywood. It's like I told my mom, I said the best trait I have about myself is probably my eyes. That's probably my best trait. And that ain't no lie. I said, but you know what? That's a good trait to have because a lot of people notice somebody's eyes before they notice anything else, anyways. So with that, I'm good. That's what I told myself. You're such a dear. I'll go on my stepper and treadmill and work out as well. Hell yeah. Well, girl, I got you beat by 40 pounds. No, 30 pounds. I'm like 190, 192, something like that. I just like to say 190. It sounds a little bit more better. I was 200. I usually fluctuate between 190, 180, and 120. Or, I mean, and 200, I mean 120. I wish. Back when I was maybe 18, I used to be really skinny. When I got married to my first husband, before I had my first kid, I was only 84 pounds. Can't remember those days. That was so long ago. All right, let's get on the trampoline before it starts raining on me. I'm going to jump a little bit and just stretch and stuff. I just hope that you guys will be able to see me. That's the only thing. Let's see. How am I going to set you guys up? Where am I? How am I going to do this? I think I might be able to do it like that. Oops. Okay. I got my breakfast done. So we ate. So before you guys like work out, maybe eat a protein bar, something with fiber. Just get something in you before you work out. And I'm feeling a little bit thirsty real quick, so I don't think I have any Gatorade in the refrigerator. Yeah, I got one. Water, Gatorade, those types of things are good for you. Yes, yes, yes. I have a stomach, yeah. I need to work it out too. That's why I be telling y'all I need to get out here and do something. Some kind of exercise. It just makes me feel better. Even when I'm just doing things on the trampoline and stuff, it's just better than. And I didn't want her in there because I just sweat. But it is what it is. The dogs are shedding hair super bad because summer's just around the corner. And they just shed everywhere. I just hate when cars drive by. Okay, let me see. No. Darn it. You guys back. Too close. Wait a minute, let me put this up. Oh my gosh, there was no sound. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate you. Thank you, Wendy. I was sitting there talking, girl. I said, you guys make me laugh. Don't you read your messages? Yes, I've been talking to you the whole time, Moomer. What are you talking about, Moomer? Absolutely. Yeah, you said that is so true. You were asking me, was I moving to Texas? No sound. Still no sound? Can you hear me? Well, anyways, I think you guys can hear me, right? All right, y'all messing with me now. I am very easily tricked into what you all say. I can hear you. Thank you, Wendy. Man, I tell you what, y'all be messing with me. um, you can look like, you got this and you got that. People don't realize, a lot of us, like, we all poor. You know what I mean? Like, you can have the nicest of the cars, but I guarantee it's taking every penny of your paycheck to pay for that vehicle that's sitting in your driveway. Thank you, Murmur. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. And so, just, don't judge a book by its cover in the other sense. Because that's true, guys. That's true. Hang on, let me get my lighter. Look who wanted to come say hi. Little Pebbles. Look, do you guys remember when I showed you Little Pebbles in the beginning? Oh, the picture quality is bad. Okay, hang on. Say, how about now? Oh, this is Pebbles. Hi, Pebbles. Say hi. Yeah, New York is too. Yeah, oh my gosh, yes, I know. You and Wendy both are up there in the New York place. Whew. Oh, thank you. Little Pebbles, yeah. Poochies. Oh my gosh, it is it's so fluffy. It's gonna have long hair. It's a little girl. She hasn't had her shots yet. She's still got to get her little shots. This is the baby for right now. This the baby in the house. She's the baby. Hers not big enough to go outside yet. Hers too little. Hers too little. My God, I just love little babies. But yeah, Pennsylvania isn't so bad. Yeah, Pennsylvania's. Pennsylvania's a humongous state. I live closer on, like, going towards probably something that you guys would be familiar with, would be like Pittsburgh kind of area. But I don't live in Pittsburgh. But that's not too far. It's like a hour away or so. It's not that far away from me. Hour and 10 minutes. So kind of in that state, in that area of Pennsylvania. I just don't like giving my address out there because there's a lot of weirdos, and not saying that you guys are the weirdos. You guys could, like, ever, come into town. You can DM me on email, and maybe we can meet up somewhere or something, visit, say hi, whatever. I don't know. Probably not going to happen, but you never know, I guess. But I'll live up that way. But it's really It's pretty nice. It's better than probably. It's probably not as busy as New York City and stuff. I'm not saying New York City's bad. It's just expensive, like Wendy said. It would be really expensive. I'm sure they got a lot of cool things that we've never even seen or have down this area. That's why it's New York. They have really big fancy salons. They have really big fancy malls, shopping plaza, shopping this, a lot of shopping stuff in the New York City. Gucci, Louis Vuitton, all that stuff. I know. But I'll never be able to walk foot in those doors. I ain't got that kind of money. I can imagine if you're in New York City and you just bought yourself a Gucci purse or something like that, a Coach or something. I don't know what all the names of them are, but it's because I'll never be able to afford one. So it's like, I don't really care. Unless I'm getting a knockoff. But I mean, it's not the real deal. But I mean, they say all that stuff's fake. That stuff's not fake. They're saying that was coming across the news. That's not fake. What they're doing is they're selling the knockoffs. It's not the real deal. That's why they're selling it cheaper on that China market stuff. That's not the real deal. It's not the real stuff. Oh, bad boy. That's not the real top. Huh. But I mean, I don't know. Pebbles is making me have a double chin. You're making me have a double chin. Oh, I love this baby. I love this puppy so much. She's just don't like holding her too much because I don't want to give her sore eyes and I don't want to give her worms and I don't want to get her sick because she's still too little right now to be, holding constantly. Like a lot of times when they're puppies, I've had a couple puppies that actually got parvo, sad, and knock on wood, pray to God that that doesn't happen to her. I got to get her shots and things like that. That's why I'll pick her up from time to time because I don't want her to be like, a stranger, like scared of me when I pick her up or like, I don't know you, but I just don't walk around holding her 24 hours a day until she gets her shots and I give her a warm medicine. I'll feel a lot safer, but she's still too little yet. She's got about 2 to 3 more weeks, I'd say, before she can get her shots. Because you want them to be a big enough. I love the puppy. Her so tiny. Her so tiny. I know. And her mama's a Chihuahua. So she is part Chihuahua. Oh my God, Wendy, I lucked out. I love that puppy. Oh my God. But I think she's going to be I think here, she's growling. She's barking. Why she's barking at? See, I didn't want to really take the mom. And I'm not going to lie. Because, I got stuck when I got her. Then, I had to take the mom in order to take her because she was too little to take. She wasn't weaned. And they said, yes, I have 2 dogs. I have this one. And then the mama of that puppy, that's Snoopy, my other dog. She's an Australian kettle dog. She's a little house dog too. But she's not Chihuahua size. No, Snoop, watch out. No, you're going to stay outside for a little bit. It's too nice out right now. It's nice and cool out there. Sassy! Hang on, I'll yell for Sassy in a second, guys. And she's one out. It's going to rain. It's going to rain. And like we're low. We just went to the grocery store and we're already flipping so low. I mean, the refrigerator looks pretty decent. But the freezer was pretty empty. I guess I can do. I don't know. I should have laid that out earlier. That's what I want for dinner. Ah, no. No. Well, I would have the green screen with the green shirt. Don't ask me how the hell I just did that. Thank God I did. Yeah, I posted some shorts and I appreciate you guys watching my shorts, liking on it. I got a lot of views on the last one, which is really good. I've noticed what it is with YouTube, and it shouldn't have took me this long to realize it, but it has. It's taken me a long time because, like I said from the beginning, everything that I've ever learned on YouTube or anything like that, I've always taught myself. Like, I never, my mom bought my first microphone. That's whenever I started into ASMR, and I love ASMR, and I really am. I'm going to start doing my ASMRs again. I've just been kind of down and depressed. Here, I get like that, bipolarness and emotions and people's pasts. In other words, like whatever you might have done in your past. It can really sometimes take a toll on you, even in your future. Even though it's like, a lot of people are like, it's just the past, just let it go. But I mean, even whenever I'm not drinking and I'm sober as can be, my past still comes in my mind. And there's days when I just don't feel like I want to do much of anything at all other than just, self-set and isolate and stay awake, can disconnect from the whole entire world. Like, I get in those feeling up in my feelings like I don't want to die or anything, but I'm just like, what's the use? Or it's not even like my past, or like I'll start, because of my past and things that's happened, I'll start feeling insecure inside about why things aren't working out today the way that they should. Like, why my life isn't where it should be at my age. If that makes sense. I grew up with dogs in the house, and I do miss having one to chase me run with. Oh, girl, you want one of my dogs? Which one you want, Snoopy or Sassy? There's some really good dogs. Sassy's a Chihuahua. Um, I love Chihuahuas, but now I mean seriously, I've got my hands full with these dogs. I really do. I mean, 3 of them's a lot for me. Sassy! You guys are going to have to hang on. I got to go look for my dog because, God forbid, something happened to that dog. Sassy, get in here. Hang on. Here's Sassy. Huh. Little Sassy. Little Sassy. She's about probably 3 years old, 3.5, going on 4. She's still a baby. Her still a baby. She's only like 3 to 4 pounds. I mean, if you go to pet center, the fleas was digging on her back there on her butt, but it's coming back in. Her hair's coming back in now, so it's not so bad anymore. I don't know. We don't have fleas real bad out here, so she's lucky about that. Her fur's coming pretty good. See, that's the mama to the baby. Right? Right? Such a happy baby. Yeah, they're so good. No, I'm not really. I couldn't give Sassy away, actually. Truth be told, my daughter would lose it. She gave her to me, and it was my ex-mother-in-law's, and she done told me for some reason, because she told me I had to take it because of the puppy, because it's not weaned yet, she said so. But if I didn't want it, she said to please make sure that I give it back to her, because she just, she wants her back. And then I got Snoopy, and I've had Snoopy for a very long time. She's a small dog. I got her off of a guy on a farm because I wanted a Chihuahua, but I wasn't able to get one at the time. and I was looking online for a small dog, and I came across her. And there was like multiple dogs like her, and he charged me $75 for. And then shortly later, I ended up getting more puppies, and then just had to get rid of all those because she ended up having like 10 or 13. Not her, but Dottie. And I don't know. We had to just get rid of some of them because it was just too much. It's one thing, because we rent too. It's one thing to have, we live in the country, so we can have 2 or 3 dogs, house dogs. I'm not talking like your gigantic dogs. If I had a gigantic dog, I would probably only have one. Um, but I like the little house dogs. They're more company, they're more fun. You can pick them up, cuddle with them. They'll let you know if somebody's outside. They like to, follow you around the house. My dogs are very well behaved. I don't let them on my furniture. You guys don't see that. If they do try to jump on my furniture, I yell at them immediately to get down. I don't whip them. I don't smack them. I just tell them no and get down, and they listen. Eventually, after you doing that, after about 1 or 2 weeks, they won't do it. And you don't have to hit them. You don't have to slam them against the wall. You don't have to kick them. You just because I know you guys won't, but I'm just saying, like, there's mean ass people out there that abuse these animals. If you don't want them and they're that damn annoying, just get rid of them. Yeah, she is. Yeah, but she'll get a little bit. She'll get bigger than that. She's still a baby. She's like Pebbles is her name. I don't know. I just like that name, Pebbles. I was saying when I saw Pebbles and Bam Bam off the Flintstones. And I got to think of something that I'm actually going to be wanting to say like over and over and over. Because it's a dog, you got to constantly be like, Snoopy, 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 or Sassy, Sassy, or no Sassy, no Snoopy, no Pebbles. It's got a ring to it that I can adjust to. There's some people, and I'm just like, yeah, if I had to say somebody, if I had to call my name, like, um, just anything out of the top of my head, I don't know if I could. It has to set well with the dog, with the way I'm feeling about it, the way it looks, the way it makes me feel. Do I feel like this is a bam bam kind of dog? Like, is it going to be a strong, feisty thing, or do I feel like it's going to be more of a kind of in the middle, like a Pebbles? Can be feisty, but cute. Too cute to call Bam Bam. I don't know. That's the way my mind is like that. I think of all the odds. Well, if I had to say their name over and over, which I know I'm going to have to, what's the best name that I would like to say over and over and over without me getting more out of the name? It's not what everybody likes. It's more like what I like because I'm the one raising it. Because I'm the one that's got to train it, take it outside, let it go to the bathroom, bring it back and forth in the house. It's not ready to go outside yet. I'm not going to let it outside until I get it. I mean, I took it out and let it smell the fresh air. And it didn't know what to think. It was sitting there just shaking in my hands. But I take it outside. After it gets its shots, then I'll take it outside. I'll put dishes away. Just trying to keep the house cleaned up because he'll get home at 3 o'clock. This hamburger is not going to be thawed by the time he gets home. I'll probably just have spaghetti later or tomorrow, actually. I probably won't do it tonight. We'll do bacon. I got a thing of bacon. Do bacon sandwiches. I think I got tomatoes. Bacon. BLTs sound good to you guys? BLTs. Hi, Albert. Be Sunday. Two of them get, yeah. I mean, they all actually get along good. But Snoopy, right now, she's in heat. So I'm trying to keep her away from them because she's trying to nurse her baby and Snoopy is in heat. And when she comes in the house, she is spotting. I don't have her fixed. Although she can't get pregnant, thank God, because I only have females. I have all females. Which is going to be a pain in the rear because they're all going to go into heat. And they're all going to go into heat eventually at the same time. So I gotta try to get them fixed regardless, because I don't like that heat stuff, because they do spot here and there, and I don't like that, you know. I mean, it's not the animal's fault, and I understand that, but I would like to get them fixed, because they're more chill, they're more calm. But believe it or not, I got some really good dogs. They're not really, they're not bad. They're not bad dogs at all, so I don't got to worry about them turning on me or anything like that. But that guy, he was like, food. When he saw the puppy, he said, food. Food. That guy. I said, what the fuck does that mean? That's what I asked him in the chat. What the fuck does food mean? So then I said, you know, something on the words of like, shut the fuck up, creep, or something, or, you know, because then he said it again. Oh, yeah. Then he said it again. And I thought, what the fuck? So I never said anything. Somebody said, what do you mean by food? And he never replied. Then an hour later, today, he replied, looking at the same fucking video and said food in the comment. And I said, you're a fucking creep. I said, you're a sick person. I mean, because that is the truth. He's sick. What in the world? Buddy, I dare you. I don't care who the heck he thinks he is. I dare him to try to come at my dog like it's food. You want to see me piss the fuck off? Come at my dog like you're going to do something. And I'm going to fucking hit you so fucking hard your mama going to feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even playing like that. Come at me and try to hurt my fucking dog. Try to act like my dog's your fucking dinner plate. I dare that SOB. I don't think he realizes who the hell he's talking to. Unless you got a gun or something like that because you're a pussy. Yeah, Ray, you ain't touching my dog. I know, Ray. People are weird. But it wouldn't surprise me if the guy's freaking serious about it, because there are some sick people in this daggone world, Wendy. I mean, there was a woman, Wendy. I forget exactly, so I don't want to say where this took place. But it wasn't here in Pennsylvania. I don't know exactly where it was. This woman was at the gas station, and this man jumps out of his vehicle, his truck, and grabs this woman up. And this woman starts screaming, oh my God, help me, help me, help me. There's another man pumping his gas at the gas station. The girl goes to run underneath the truck to dodge under this other customer's vehicle, because this strange man is trying to grabbing her, trying to pull her in his vehicle, broad daylight at the gas station. And there's people getting their gas and she's screaming, help, help. He's kidnapping me, help me. Oh my God. And she's swinging her purse and she's punching and she's kicking. And everybody acts like they never saw nothing, or this one, like, what in the fuck is that all about? I mean, how is that? You mean to tell me that's how bad this world is? That if we were abducted broad daylight as far as at the grocery store, nobody's gonna help us? And everybody's just gonna keep shopping like they're minding their own business? I would have been I don't know what I would have done in that situation. I probably would have said like that, Wendy. I would have said, oh my God, like what is going on? Somebody help that woman. I can just see myself reacting that way. Like somebody help that woman, you know. And then calling 911 and saying, look, I don't know what's going on, but there's a crazy man after this woman that's screaming that she doesn't know him and he's kidnapping her. That shit happens all the time. And it's like, women, we've got to, if it's too dangerous, you don't want to do anything, okay, because we don't know if they could have a gun or what, you know. But you should always call 911 and try to, if you're in that moment and somebody needs your help, you would want them to help you. You know, we gotta stick after each other. We got a lot of people that do deserve to be over here from other countries because they're good citizens. But we got some people that don't have those same intentions, and we just don't know who that could be. And we've let a lot of people into our country, and people need to be aware of that and not be fooled by thinking, you know, that everybody's good. And like, people are coming up missing every single year, and it's mostly women and children. And it's getting more and more and more. People are coming up more and more and more in the numbers every year. The numbers are growing higher and higher each year of abduction, kidnapping, sex trafficking, just women and children coming up missing. And now it's down to like, you know, people are going to grab you at the gas pump when you're out in public or broad daylight, where there's all kinds of people around, people driving, people at the stores, people in the stores, people in the parking lot, and nobody fucking helped her. What kind of world are we living in today? Back in the old days, my grandparents were such good people that if they would have seen that and they would have been there, they would have risked their life to help somebody, even if it meant them getting killed. My grandparents would have risked their life for someone else. That's the difference between those kinds of people back in the old days and people today act like they didn't see a thing. Because they got better things to do. They got to get to work. They can't be late for work, or they can't be late to get home, or, you know. They see that every single day. Well, so what? Then you report it. I mean, you can't. What if that was you? What if that was your kid? What if that was somebody in your family? What if that's somebody's mother, sister, daughter? You know, you can't. And I'm sure it was. It's terrible. So then the parents were looking for her. They found her all right. Hi, Super Rainbow Queen. They found her all right. And, you know, they found her car. She was nowhere to be found. And they couldn't find not one person that was standby witness. They were all vanished, and they couldn't get no. And I just don't buy that. Like, what kind of world are we living in today, you guys? I mean, honestly, I think you guys are better there, probably, as far as camera goes. But we're just chilling. Hey, Super Rainbow Queen, how you doing, honey? Happy Sunday. Praise Jesus. Hallelujah. It's Sunday. It looks like it's going to storm, but we beat the storm. We were able to get out there and exercise. I did some stuff on the trampoline and made me some eggs. Just getting Super Rainbow caught up with the tea. Some eggs, ham, and toast. And then we're just talking about the dogs and the puppies and kidnapping this woman that got kidnapped in the gas station, screaming, help, help, help. Broad daylight, not one person wanted to help her. And we're just reminiscing on that. It's like, you know, I mean, Honestly, that's why I like where I live, because bad things happen, to people that don't live outside the city or don't live inside the city. But I mean, it's more often that it's people because they're so much, they're so busy, people are in such a rush, rush, rush. Like when you live in New York City, it's not that they don't care, but they just don't want to get involved because they see it so much. And they just trying to rush because they're trying to beat the subways, they're trying to beat the traffic. They got to get somewhere. They've only got minimal time. It's like nothing new to them. It's like so much. I just couldn't. Thank God you're not like that, Wendy. And I know that, I mean, we gotta. I'm not like that either. I couldn't just sit back. Because what if that was me? What if that was somebody I loved? Like, what if I don't care who they are? That's somebody's loved one. And if they don't have a loved one, then so be it. They still don't deserve to be tortured and kidnapped and abused by some creepy man. They don't deserve, nobody deserves to be treated that way. What if that was your grandparents or, I just, God, I don't want to die. I know we're all going to die at some point, some way, somehow. We all got a death part that's coming to us. There's nothing we can do about it. But I mean, to have an evil heart and to just not care or not try to help, I mean, that's not Christianly. That's not godly. I got a lot of loved ones that's on the other side of this world. And I got a lot of family that's going on the other side of this world. And I believe that we're all going to be together. And I believe that Jesus is coming back. Maybe we won't die. Armageddon. But if Jesus came back today and he said, why didn't you help that person? We have to answer sometimes to our mistakes. You want that on your plate when it comes to God says, maybe you were feared, maybe you were scared, and God can read that in your heart, and that's okay. But I mean, I guess I'm that kind of person that I just couldn't stand by and stand there and say nothing to. I'm on my own business to a degree. If you're just sitting there arguing with your boyfriend or husband, that's your business. I'm on my own business and keep walking. But I mean, if somebody's kidnapping somebody and it's happening right before my eyes, I don't find that something that happens every day. I would be freaking the hell out. Like, why is this person taking this woman? What's going on? Somebody go and help that. Beat the shit out of that guy. The fuck? Go stab his fucking tires. Go fucking take your pocket knife and punch his tire. He ain't getting too far with a flat tire. So the cops can get him. I mean, I don't know. It was just crazy that, but that shit scares me. And that's why I stay isolated from the world. Because I'll go into the stores and stuff, but there's times I went into the dollar store one time and this man come charging at me and he slammed $5. Like, I didn't know what the hell to think. The woman was screaming, no, don't, no, don't, no, don't. So I turned around and I was looking. I guess because I was cleaned up and I had a little bit of jewelry on. And I went, but I didn't have no money like that. You know what I mean? I just wore nice clothes. We went out to dinner. And then on the way home, we stopped at the Dollar Tree. Because we couldn't even go to the Dollar General. I had to go to the Dollar Tree. And here I'm walking, waiting on my husband. There was a lot of people there, so I thought, well, I'll just go around and I'll stand at the front. Because I get claustrophobic, standing in line. It can't, I'm not very tall, I'm 5'4", but I'm not short, but I'm not super tall either. And I start feeling overwhelmed, being and swarmed with too many people. Like, I like to know what's behind me. And so I'm one of those paranoid people. So I go and stand there. But that guy, I don't know what his deal was. But it just startled me. He walked around, acted like he was pacing the floor back and forth, back and forth. I'm standing at the end of the counter and I'm thinking, oh my God, what have I done? Oh my God, this guy's going nuts. He's thinking I'm cutting line like I'm thinking he's thinking I cut line. He's thinking I'm trying to jump ahead of him and his wife, who are really, um, struggling. And here, this rich woman shopping at the Dollar Tree with her diamonds and fancy dress and fancy necklace. It was costume jewelry, buddy. And I got to looking around and I was like, oh my God, I got so much jewelry on and I'm in the Dollar Tree. And I look like I'm $1,000,000. I ain't got 2 cents to rub together, you fucks, And they're like, he's in the floor. Holy shit. And she goes around chasing after him going, no. I'm just going to say Richard. No, Richard, no. No, Richard, no. And I'm looking around. My husband's acting like he doesn't know what's going on. I'm looking at my husband like I'm scared right now. And he's looking like he don't see nothing. He's acting like one of the people that don't give a fuck. And this is the man I married. It's like, fuck you, bitch. I hope they do try to rob you. Kidnap you for a day or two. They'll give you back, but it'll give me a break. Mike isn't trying. I hope they'll give me a break anyways. You're on your own, toots. And I'm thinking, oh my God, what am I going to... But I see what's wrong with me. What is wrong with me? I was overreacting, thought this strange person and his wife was having an argument about me because I jumped line. So as I was standing there, I started having a panic attack. All this was coming. And then at that time, all this was being thought in my head. And I'm looking around like, oh my God, I'm going to get robbed or something. And Mike goes, babe, can you go get my wallet in the truck? And I'm looking at him like, you got to be shitting me. This guy's about to murder me. Yeah, let me just walk outside so he can snag me up and choke me and beat the fucking shit out of me and try to make me give everything that I have. And I don't have anything. And the joke's going to be on him when he goes to the pawn shop to get something out of the jewelry. And the guy says it's costume jewelry. It's all fake. And he gets fucking $10 out of the whole deal. Fucking moron. Shit's fake. It ain't real. Got it for $5.99 at Claire's. Claire's Boutique. And I get murdered over costume jewelry. Because it looks real. And people don't know that shit's not real. So anyways, he runs around me. She's screaming, no, Richard, no. I just freeze in that moment. And I'm looking at my husband like, I hope you are happy if he walks up and stabs me in the stomach or shoots me. Because my husband was not wanting to come and say, get over here, babe, and stand by me. Nothing. And I was like nervous as fuck. And he just walks around me and bam. Says, give it to your boy. To the cash woman, to the cashier lady. Here she was complaining that she didn't have any money and she was poor. She couldn't buy her son an Easter basket. I didn't know that. But see, the way he was reacting, I thought they were shouting. And she was saying, no, no, no. And here he was coming fast at me. And I swear to God, he was looking dead at me. It's like he knew I was scared. I was freaking the hell out. Inside my heart, I was having a fucking panic attack. And everybody in that damn store was acting like they didn't see nothing. Everybody was acting like... to me, I would have been startled. I was startled. I would have thought if I would have been standing in line, is that man yelling at that woman? Like, I kind of feel like that woman might be that guy might be getting ready to hurt that woman. I mean, seriously, that's the way I'm such a paranoid person. I don't like to feel that way. But I've been a battered woman. I used to get beat up all the time by men. In my younger days, I was in a lot of abusive relationships. I mean, so abusive that I had 25 staples in my head. And I've told you guys, I used to get beat up all the time. I'm lucky I'm still alive today. So, I mean, I do get terrified, but I mean, at the same time, I would help somebody if they needed help. I really would. I wouldn't just stand there. I'd at least, if I was scared, I'd call the police. I would at least call the police. Oh my gosh, here comes Mike now. My husband's home. He looks like he rolled out of the dumpster. No, he wasn't supposed to be home till 3 o'clock. He must have got out at noon. 3 to 12, which is only 8 hours. And he's gonna have to go. He's gonna come in and try it. He needs to take his stuff off. Yeah, beer. Oh, you did get out at 12?
We got to early today.
You got shower. You want to say hi to him on YouTube, honey?
No, I ran out of gas. We didn't run that time. I think I got some big gas this morning. Two down.
You're such a liar. You always say you run out of gas. No, you didn't.
I swear to God, yes I did. I swear to God, yes I did. Yes I did. I swear to God I did. Did you just start trucking back down on the road?
Babe, I've never in my life seen this man runs out of gas. He ran out of gas yesterday, ran out of gas the day before. Now he's saying he ran out of gas today. I mean, come on. He rode my bicycle home the other day and left his truck parked somewhere. Then he left for hours on hours. He said maybe he's cheating on you. I said, he ain't cheating on me. It looks like he rolled out a dumpster every day. Ain't nobody going to cheat. He ain't. No. Nobody can put up with him. Trust me, my life. Like I said, we can't even afford a cheeseburger. Yeah, maybe if the woman would work and, want to keep up all the bills, basically just take care of him like he's 5. He wouldn't mind now. Yeah, he probably would be the perfect man for the woman if she wants to cater to him. Pay all his bills and wipe his ass. He'd have him a fucking sugar mama. He tells me all the time, you're not going to wipe my ass when I get older. You'd probably just lay my shitty diaper. I mean, dude, I don't even want to go there. Like, get her out. Well, she's going to throw up. Come on, Sassy. Why do you smell like gasoline anyways? Well, go take that stuff outside. That stuff's stinking up the house.
Can you get me a glass of tea?
No, don't, Mike. I don't want that stuff on me. It breaks my skin out. Whatever that stuff is, that stuff in that coal mines, they throw that rock dust. It's like some kind of, it makes me break out bang. I don't know, Mike. Not with you touching me. Now I gotta wash my hands. Why did you do that? Why do you do that? Fling your dust on people. I don't want your nasty stuff on me. Now ain't nobody sleeping with him like that. Trust me. And he's cheating on you. Not when he come home looking like that. I don't think so. Maybe if he was cleaned up, but not looking like that. No. When people say stuff like, my family, oh, Mike's cheating on you. No, he's not. He's at work.
Where's my tea?
You know how women will always say, if you say your man's late, first thing the woman's going to say is, he's cheating on you. Why? Because he's a few minutes, because he's late? Anything could have happened. His excuses, he breaks down all the time. What?
That's you.
What's me? I'm not late. I'm always fucking home. Oh yeah, I accuse you too, but I mean, I just, it just comes. Oh, I've accused you of cheating on me a time or two. You have cheated on me in the past. You ain't like you haven't never cheated, because God knows He has. I just ain't gonna keep putting up with it. I've had it. I can't say he's been a fucking saint in the whole 7 years. I mean, shit, when you say 7 years, there's a story behind it. Trust me. We've had our ups and our downs. Cheating, all that. I mean, it's real. Shit, it's real. But hopefully they don't continue on and on and on. Nobody wants to put up with that shit, and I'm not going to. If he cheats again, then we're done. Like, we made up. I left him. We broke up. If he ever cheated on me more and more, I wouldn't put up with it. I would leave. Because I'm not a rebound bitch. That's why. I don't care if I got it made here or if I live under the bridge. I don't want to be treated like an animal. No, I don't want that with your fingers. Just stub it out. Go take a shower and quit running around the house with that stuff all over you. Where'd all the cigarettes just go, Mike? Where'd all those cigarettes go that was in there?
I just took one.
You're a liar.
No, I only got one. I took one. That's all I took. One. That's all I got.
It's like it gets on my nerves when there's somebody's home. Go take a shower. Go do it up. Shouldn't that tell something to take a shower 100 times? As soon as you get home and you know that you have I know my mom's like, Justine, you're not that nice. I'm trying to be nice. But after I say it 3 or 4 times, I start getting agitated. I don't have the patience for that crap. It's like, listen to me, damn it. It's like we've been together 7 years. The niceness is done wore off, guys. now, now it's like taking care of my kids. Go. Yeah, it's like I'm taking care of one of my kids at this point. Laundry, babe, get me dinner, get me this. Will you give me that? Give me something to drink. Wash my clothes, put them away. Babe, I got nothing to wear. Start my bath water, start my shower water. Give me my toothbrush. What's for dinner, Mom? Clean my house. Yeah, right. I mean, come on. You gotta love him because it's somebody to spend time with, you know what I mean? I can't imagine my life without him, but in the same sense, it's hard staying in a relationship. It's very, very hard. Trying to make 2 different people get along all the time, it's difficult. I just laugh at most. I yell and I get agitated with him. I know I shouldn't, but I do. And you know, I don't know. Other than that, we're good. You know, we bicker a lot. I bicker probably more than he does. But he has days when he bickers and picks on me, and I don't do nothing, and he's always mad at me. Huh, Sassy? So yeah, guys. Wow. 2 hours. So I guess I'm gonna hop off of here. Been with mine since 2001. It has been really hard. Wow. Wendy and I guess we were made for each other. Oh. Oh yeah. I mean 2001. Geez, girl, you got 24 years on your belts. Daggone. Good for you. Good job. Good job. I mean, I can only say that I hope that we have 21 years under our belt together and then some like you guys. That's accomplishment. It's a lot of work putting up with each other, sticking it out together. Um, but yet keeping the love there, like we're still good in the bedroom. Like, one thing I don't complain is about like our sex life or anything like that. God willing, amen. 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 And that's the key. That's the key, Wendy. Me and Wendy and all of you guys who's in long relationships, the key is to keep God first always before anything else in life. I'm not saying that if you have fun or whatever, it doesn't mean that you don't love God. We make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Some of us just like to have a little bit of fun from time to time because sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need to just chill out, laugh, and drink or whatever, smoke a little herb, whatever. Just go out with your friends and chit chat. Um, Sometimes we just need to get out and have some fun, which whatever way your kind of fun is, just going out to a cookout with your family. I mean, that's fun to you, and that's what makes you feel happy and different in that moment. Then that's what you do. But you got to always remember that without God, nothing's ever going to work. We'll never be happy. I know I got this bump on my nose right there, and there's like a pimple. I don't have no makeup on it, but I don't know what it is. I need to go get a biopsy or something. I want to send you support this week. I hope Mike is okay with it. I have really enjoyed your talks. I want to show support. Oh, honey, I appreciate you. I love you, Wendy. I appreciate you. If you want to, that's fine. My husband doesn't care. Um, I just tell him, I get my money and stuff, just by doing my YouTube and just trying to do a little bit for people. But he's got to realize he's not. It's you don't sit there and say, "Oh, I don't want to accept a super chat from this person or accept this or that." You just you. Oh, God bless you, Wendy. Thank you, sweetheart. You really are a good friend to me. All of you guys are really good friends to me. I don't care what anybody says. I like you. If nobody's told you guys today they don't like you or love you, I said I do, and they can go fuck off because they're messing with the wrong mama bear. Because Mama Bear says you guys are good, and I love all you guys. Except for the guy that said he wants to eat my dog for food. I'm not cool with that. How can you see something that adorable, that cute, that fun, just sit there and say you want to eat it? Like you're sick, dude. Like you are sick, demented. You're twisted. There's just something wrong with him for sure. But yeah, I mean, good. God is good, and if you haven't found a partner in life, and there's someone out there for you. Shoot, it was 2019 when me and my husband got together. It was in July. Um, we got married 6 years later. My first marriage was 17 and a half years ago. And I'll get into that down the road. That was a long story with the kids and all that and having kids and all that. But, we've talked about it, but I like to just constantly bring up those topics and things. Hey, Bear. And so, yeah, you can't come in here. I got 319 on.
I know. Well, what's TV?
All right. It's in there somewhere. Hang on, let me go get a cigarette. I want it back. I want my card. I want my card here right now. I want my card. Out of your wallet. Nothing. You're not taking my stuff. I just said I want my stuff. You don't need to carry around my card. I don't care. I'm not sitting here supporting you to go get gasoline every time you break down. Because you can't save a penny. I'm not paying for your gasoline all the time. I'm not doing it. You take advantage of me, and I'm not doing it, Mike. It's not right. You have a job. This is my job. Back off. He's arguing about giving me back my card. What a jerk. That's what he's done. He's had my card for past 3 or 4 days. It's like my dad sent me, a few dollars, $20, and he went and spent it on gas and cigarettes. And I appreciate that. It's like here I'm sitting around with broken nails and stuff. I don't think so. I don't care what you say. Go away from me. I'm not arguing. I just asked you, could you go out to the truck and unlock your truck and get my card? I don't want to forget about it. I'm just asking for it. If you don't want it, you would go get it out of your truck. It's not yours. It has my name on it. It doesn't have Mike's name on it. And when they say you get married, you want to share everything, that's not true. That's not true. I want to share nothing. I don't hardly have anything, Mike, to share. You've taken everything I have. You know what? Go away. I'm not here to argue with you on my channel. So I have a good time on my channel until you walk home. I mean, that's pretty bad. I shouldn't have to argue with you in front of people.
I didn't. That's a good move.
You're making my channel look bad. You're making me look bad by sitting here talking good about you when you're not around. I do praise you.
I got done earlier.
And then you.
I got done earlier today. He said we could go. That's 3:03.
You probably knew you were getting off at noon.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
But you just wanted to tell me 3 o'clock.
No, they were going to elevator. They were waiting. They were going to elevator test. They wanted to do an elevator weight test. We had to be out. So out.
What does the elevator have to do with you guys being underground?
The elevator when we ride in. They do a weight test. They do a weight test on it. Make sure the cables are good, all that. They put a bunch of weights on it and they sit it down so you can hold it. They say if it wasn't out on time, we just want to stay in until they were done.
There we go. It's gonna take a while for the BLTs, babe.
What's that in foil?
There's hamburger I got unthaw for tomorrow, I guess. Spaghetti or something. Can you go pick the garbage up off the porch when you get time? When you get a minute? When you can relax. I'm gonna go outside and smoke me a cigarette and then get off YouTube because I've been on here for about 2.5 hours. I just like getting on and spending a few hours with you guys. Keep an eye out for some shorts. I mean, they're dumb as ever, but I get on there and do them. Hey, I've seen some people get on those shorts and they don't. They don't look that great either. That's the key, I think, Wendy, is and anybody that's doing content, Super Rainbow Queen, and all of you. I just hope that when I get my 3,000 hours, I don't have to continue to keep that level once I do get all that stuff. Super chats, super stickers. But if I continue to make shorts, that's how my watch hours are growing. And my live streams are basically for like when I'm doing like longer talks and things like that. Keeping my fans to engage and come back and then watch my shorts as well. I know Albert and everybody's been really watching my shorts and a lot of you guys as well. So they're not, they're not. Some of them's okay, but some of them, so. I mean, like I said, it's hard for me to mimic other people. Some people will say, "Oh, I've been practicing this dance for like 5 or 6 days," and I'm thinking, I don't want to do that. So I always try to find the most simplest shorts to do. But that's the way that I'll get my hours up. I'm at. I still got a ways to go before I monetize, because it's taking forever just to get to the 3,000. I got to get 4,000 in order to get monetized or whatever. And it's not even guaranteed that my channel's going to take off. And I'm like, I think to myself, if my channel doesn't take off, that's going to be for me. Because, like, I've worked so hard. I've come on here for so long enough, without even getting paid or nothing. And I feel like that, I put a lot of energy into my fans, like, gives me something to do throughout the day. It's not even about money, really. I mean, it is. I mean, to say it's not would be a lie. But that's everybody. Everybody that does content's looking to make some kind of money, some way, somehow. I mean, that's just the reality of it. Some of us get, you know, monetized a lot sooner than some people. Some people, it may come so easy for them. They may think, oh, just do it. Quit your 9 to 5 job. Just get on here and go with it. Doe Dash, I like her. She went viral pretty quick. A lot of people know her. She's not bad. She's a fun person. I like her. I like the content sometimes she puts out. I haven't watched her in a while, but, um, I, um, it's really not so simple for some of us, even as like a YouTuber creator myself, because I do sit and listen in on what she's saying, and I'm kind of thinking to myself, that's good and all that but like you shouldn't really be telling these people to quit their 9 to 5 job now. I mean, don't do that. Not everybody wants to do it. Number one, it's sometimes more. It's like a day. It's like a job. You got to get on here 2 or 3 times a day. You gotta, post little quotes, post little posts sometimes. If you're not going to be on, I'll throw out a post like, "Hey guys, I'm sorry, I'm sick or not feeling good, or I'm just taking a break for a moment, or sorry, the internet's down." Something. Let y'all know. But I keep yous engaged to let yous know if I'm not going to be on 2 or 3 days, I'll pop in and say something, even if it's just a post. I'll be back soon. Love you guys. Thinking of you, Mama Bear. Anything. Just something to let y'all know that I'm thinking of you and that I'm fine. Let everybody know I'm fine, but I'm just, maybe just busy or whatever. Because things do come up, but I might even go to like Idlewild or Kennywood at some point this summer. I don't know. And try to take you guys on an adventure with me doing that. But I'm gonna be scared to death because I hate, like, I'm scared of roller coasters. But like the ones that doesn't really go upside down, I'm not too scared of. But the ones that go upside down, I'm freaking terrified of that. heights, like things that are like really high. I went on the pitfall one time, and that thing, it goes way up in the air, and then it just stops, and everybody's in their seat buckled in, and you're way up in the way up in the air, and then it just stops, and it'll just sit there for like a minute, and then it'll drop, and they won't let you know when it's going to drop. And you're just sitting up there high, and you can look down, and it seems so far that people look so small. They look like little ants. That's how high you are. And that scared the crap out of me. It's kind of like, you can, some things I'm braver at, and I have a lot of fears too. But I mean, just like I said, we all struggle. What sometimes you see on the inside is not the picture that it's always painted. A lot of time people are broke just to have what they have to, a lot of people like to make a visual of, yeah, I got it all together, and I got everything I need. I don't need for nothing. But that's not true. They just like to paint that picture about themselves, but because that's really what they want to believe, but that's not what they are at all. That's like a reverse psychology thing. And I know exactly about people that are like I'm talking about. I'm one of them. It's trying to seem like my life's better than what it really is. Suffer with loneliness, depression, no friends, feel isolated all the time, feel like the only thing I got's my animals. Without my animals, I don't know what I'd do. They get on my nerves. I like that they get on my nerves because it gives me something to bicker about. It's like, why do you bicker at your husband so much? Because he's the only person that'll listen, or he's the only person that I have to bicker at. If I had somebody else to bicker at, I probably would. He's the only one I got. So, of course, he gets a lot of bitching. But it's not in badness or anything. I mean, I love my husband with all my heart, so he knows that. He ought to know that. Woman don't stick around and put up with you if she doesn't love you. You know what I mean? She would have done packed her shit and left already if that was the case. And I admire too, Wendy. I admire you, and I admire Super Rainbow Queen, and just a lot of people I'm not even naming. Because I can't think of everybody. But you get what I'm saying. I admire people that recognize me, pay attention to me, appreciate me, giving my time and talks and helping, whatever helps, somebody else to feel like they're not the only ones. They're not the only ones. You're gonna take it. Oh my God, right? I'm scared. The roller coasters. Yes, I have to take it. Yes. Oh, Wendy, I won't, honey. I will be there for you guys. Oh my God. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I adore you too. I told my mom, I'm like, yeah, I got me some friends and Moomager and all you guys. I got some people in New York City that are really my friends. I was like, isn't that cool? Because I think New York City's cool. When I think of going to New York City, I think, wow, that would be fun. Um, but I would definitely have to save up the moolah because, like you said, I'd probably have to stay on the outskirts of the town because I wouldn't be able to afford anything right there in town. I'd probably get a hotel outside of the town, book it 2 weeks in advance so I can get the cheapest deal, and then go out and just wander the streets in the town for the day or whatever. But I mean, that to me, it has kind of still seems a little scary too because there's a lot of crazy people. It's crowded with the people. I would start feeling overwhelmed. Oh my gosh. But I mean, it would be fun. It would be fun. It would be fun, yeah. I'd like to take a walk through the Central Park. A lot of celebrities hang out the Central Park. And my mom's been at my mom loves New York City. My mom says she could live there if she could afford it. And any chance my mom gets, she goes to New York City. So my mom's been to New York. So my mom goes to Central Park. She loves Central Park when she goes to visit. She always takes, she's actually bumped into three different celebrities down there. I forget who they are. But they were sitting there just reading books or just writing in a book or whatever. My mom's like, "Are you so and so?" And they're like, "Yeah." Mom said she could tell that they didn't want the public to know that. They were just trying to sit there with sunglasses and hats and act like they're just normal people reading their book, trying to be in disguise because they want their privacy just like everybody else. But yeah, mom said luckily, she said they were kind of skittish because they didn't want other people to catch on that they were a celebrity. But yeah, they let my mom get a picture with them. So she still has that. And just stories like that, you have a good chance of bumping into somebody in New York City versus someone where I'm from. Ain't no celebrities coming down here. It's your old honky tonk. Say West Virginia and Pennsylvania were like rednecks, and yeah, so what? I guess we got to be something. We got to fit in somewhere. Call me a redneck. I don't know, the definition of a redneck really. I think I'm just a normal person with a heart with that I live in the country and you live in the city, but I don't think that really defines our character. But whatever, it is. People are fun. People are interesting. I find people very interesting. And so I learned a lot from you guys and from being here and being on here with you guys all the time as well. And so, yeah, I guess, I don't know. I guess that's pretty much all I have for today. I think we did a lot of chit chat. We've been on for 2.5 hours. I love you guys so very, very much. I hope you guys have a blessed, wonderful Sunday, and I hope you guys enjoyed all these talks. Thank you, Wendy, for coming in, and all you guys. Super Rainbow Queen, Momager, and anybody else that was in the chat. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Please make sure that you guys don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all Mama Bear's videos and talks and exercises and cooking. And until next time, love you. Happy Friday. Happy Sunday. Bye.